Hey y'all, Crissy here from Crissy's Clucky Chronicles, and if you missed me and I missed a day, sorry. We had a lightning strike. Yeah, it was a very extremely close, like too close for comfort, and you know, lightning and the ground and the bolts do their thing, and it decided that it was going to fry a few things. It got the cords and some outlets and different types of things, and we had zero service. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't upload anything. I did nothing. So there was nowhere else to go. We live in the country, you know, no free Wi-Fi for us. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It's going to be one of those days. Yeah, it is. We've got to play catch up now. I got to figure out what y'all been up to. What you been doing. How do you like the lives? Like the live streams on Monday. How do you like those? Are you enjoying watching those? Did you enjoy the latest one that we did on Surf City? I hope you did. And the one before that, that was on the Cornbread Man. And just really good Southern farm tales and good stuff happening. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Don't forget, don't feed these wild animals bread. Just go order you some wonderful Grub Terra bags. Carry your little small bag around with you in your car and feed little wild animals. So the link to order that with your discount is below. So thank y'all. I heart y'all great big. Thanks for being here. Let's just go on and get to it. Alright y'all, so it's so hot today. It's like 91 degrees. We've had storm after storm, which, I don't know, it's like a pattern this summer. I don't remember last summer being this bad. So yeah, we're talking about saddles. Chicken saddles, little fancy cute little chicken saddles. Now I ordered these off of Amazon, and what they are is they're just waterproof. You can get them in any color and any style that you want. I have polka dotted. I've got literally everything. You can buy them already made. This is a pack of 9 that I got that I think I paid maybe $18 for with tax and shipping. So they're just so stinking cute. I had to show them to you. Now, the reason why we use these saddles on the backs of the hens is because picking and pecking order is for real. It is the absolute truth, okay? And roosters do it too. Roosters will pick, they will peck, they will be mean, especially to a hen that is not their favorite, or a hen that they think is low on the pecking order totem pole. So we'll see a lot of that. Other females will pick, they will peck, they will pull feathers out, they will get in squabbles, all kinds of things. Just like we do in real life, except we don't pull people's hair out typically. Depending on the situation. Anyway, let's go inside, see if we can round up some girls and see if we can put some of these cute little waterproof saddles on. So we're going to try to put one on Tam real quick. It has elastic straps. They say they're adjustable. We'll see. These elastic straps go around and under the wings, so I'm going to try to attempt to put one on Tam because she does have some bare spots from just jiggling too many rooms. But here we go. She's a little stunned, little Lizzie, but it's okay. She's trying to mess hers up, but we've got another one. All right, you ready? Good old Courtney. She jiggles the boys too much, so let's put you on one of these saddles, girl. Neck fans. Now, I had neck fans for sale on my shop. They're all sold out. I don't even have them anymore. Neck fans are absolutely wonderful. I don't even know what I got this on. Anyway, I try to turn it up when I can. There we go. And you'll probably hear it and it's fine. But the neck fans actually work. Keeps flies off my face too. I've seen those hats with the fans on them. If you're lucky enough to get one, kudos to you. We're going to collect some quail eggs. We're going to check on everybody, see how everybody is, see how the food and stuff is going. And later on, as it cools off, we're going to come out here and we're going to clean. And like I said, if you pan around and look, they don't need saddles. My quails are typically pretty good. They don't need saddles because of all this nasty rain and stuff. So let's check and see what we got. Quail food's pretty good. This holds a whole bag of the wild feed, like the quail feed. You know, you can get that. I gotta, I always fill up some here, scratch grains. Let's look and see. I've got a broody mama here. I don't really see any, oh, egg on the floor. Don't see anything else. Egg on the floor. And my little tiny one here. She's tiny. She's sickly though. We got to fix her water again. And I got a broody mama right there. Anyway, we're just going to collect these quail eggs. We're going to make sure everything is good and that I don't see anything else that I need to collect or do. Oh good, she's coming out. We're going to collect what we need because I've got to order for some quail eggs. Yes, you can get you some fertilized quail eggs from me. All you got to do is just send me an email, crissyoShow@gmail.com, or get up with me on the website at crissyoShow.com, or just find me on social media and send me a message. I'll get it with you there. Needless to say, we had 9 and only 7 girls needed saddles. So I got 2 more left. They're not happy about it. They're very unhappy. You can see if you look back off this way, we've got saddles on everybody that we need. The ones you don't see saddles on are the brand new babies. They're not even laying yet. Those are the ones that we recently just hatched. And I found another rooster over there. So Skylar, the pretty gray one, has turned into a rooster. But if you kind of pan around just a little bit right here, you kind of catch them and see the ones that are so mad that they have these little saddles on their back. But it's for their own protection. And they're just fine. Everybody is going to argue for a while, but they'll be okay. You have to use saddles. Number 1 for not only protection, but now we've seen a sore on one of my girls, so I've got to go get some hen healer cream. I've got to go get some of the blue coat to put on it. She has a saddle on. We did not notice that she had any major issues other than a sore, and it looked like where she got accidentally clawed or spurred by the rooster. So we try to be very mindful and careful of these things out here. However, in these storms and all this mud and muck, it's kind of hard out here sometimes to get out here. We're supposed to be getting some more showers and stuff coming through. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the door and just let some of them come out and run around in the yard and play and just have a good time. The ones that want to. The ones that don't, you know, it'll be what it is. But if you can get you some saddles, it doesn't matter what kind. These are the 2 that's left over. It doesn't matter what kind. I have also some saddles that snap. Now I've done a video on this before on putting saddles on. Saddles are just for your hens protection, pecking, and extra jiggling from the roosters, and molt. So that's all you're basically using the saddles for, and not everybody uses them. Sometimes those feathers will grow back in good condition, sometimes they don't. And it's not really a whole lot you can do, because nature is nature and chickens are going to chicken. They're going to do just what chickens do. Now I don't have any drakes to worry about, so I don't have any feathers that are, messed up from my ducks or anything like that. And actually, my baby quails don't have anything like that either. So, pretty good. I did notice that Tami might need some things, but because she's dealing with babies right now, I didn't want to put any saddle on her, because she's going to be with those babies for several weeks or whatever until she's done being a mama. So with that being said, that's just saddles. That's how it's working out here today. So I hope you guys got some good information on saddles. Anyway, I'm going to stand here with the door open for a little while. I will invite the hens, but not the roos, because like I said, it can get kind of mean with the roos out here, and they get mean with my dogs, and that doesn't typically work out too well for them health-wise. Anyway, so are saddles a good thing? Yes, it's personal preference though. So one of the things that I don't want you guys to do is knock somebody down. Not you, Bobby. You got a smooth brain. What I don't want you guys to do is hop online and start aggravating and just being mean and nasty to people who choose not to use saddles, or who choose to use saddles. That's a personal preference based on what people feel and choose to do with their own farms, their own animals, their own homesteads, their own farmsteads, that type of thing. So we're all about being nice and kind and stuff here, okay? So if you make a nasty comment about, hey, this girl needs a saddle, or this needs that, or this, I'm just going to ignore you, because I don't know you, and you don't know my flock, and I don't know your flock. So that's just how we're going to have to play that. But for me, yes, I do use saddles. Personal preference. Not everybody does. Again, out in the wild or out in a free range environment, are your chickens going to have saddles? No, not at all. On a large scale farm, are chickens going to have saddles? No and no. So y'all chill out a little bit with the saddle business and the, hey, this girl's got this and that, and we're not all armchair chicken tenders that are listening, because we're here doing what we got to do on our little farm, and you guys are doing what you do on your little farm, homestead, petstead, whatever it is you got. So there you go. Nobody's trying to come out in the yard today. That's pretty wild. And it's pretty hot. Like I said, it's 91 degrees. It's pretty nasty, pretty gnarly hot here. So I'm going to scoop up a girl and see if she wants to go outside. If not, then I'll let my little ducky ducks come out and play a little while. So actually, I'm offering my little girls, that want to come out to eat in the yard, they can. Typically, they don't like to go anywhere other than the barn. But I am offering it to them just in case they want to come out. I'll stand here with the door. They're all gathering at the other end. They're pretty mad at me right now for putting saddles on. But if they want to come out, they can. They can come out if they want to. I don't let the roosters out because that just causes trouble. And my dogs, for the most part, don't bother my hens as much as they do the roos. So there you go. Anybody want to come out? The door's open. You want to come out and snacky? Nope. No takers. No takers yet. So it's been so hot lately, we've been having to turn their little fans on. You see it blowing their little feathers. So this is quite decorated. This is decorated for a reason. This is the bachelor pad. These are the angry roos, also known as Carolyn's chicken gang. They are a pretty tight, set of angry roos. It's in their dunna. They cannot help it. We make sure that they get plenty of feed, water, snackies and stuff daily, but this is a pen that we don't go in by ourselves. We always have two people. That way, if we have to make them not be ugly, then that's what we have to do, because as you can tell, we can't trim or fall down or round off any spurs, because catching these bad boys is an adventure I'm too old for. So they just live out here in Harmony. That's their chicken gang clubhouse right there. And their feed and their snackies and different kinds of buckets that they've obliterated is back there. And you see they're back there for a reason, because we can't get to them. And today we're feeding and watering very well. So we've had some storms coming through, supposed to rain again today. So we'll see how far it goes with the saddles. Yeah, same to you too. So the little crack back there is where they hop up on their clubhouse here. They look over into the big pen and imagine what it would be like to be good roosters and not bad roosters. But anyway, so you can see they're pretty fat and happy. And occasionally a farmer or somebody will say, hey, I want to take one of those roosters, and I'm like, have at it, here you go. I will give it to them. And then they can go live on their free range farms. We've done that with several of them. Right now I've got 5 left. So there you go. There you go. Good job being angry, boys. Go eat your snackies. We still love you, just from a distance. After we put the saddles on, there was a few that decided to take me up on the offer. And there I got Molly Mae and Monique just walking around now. They don't know what to do because they haven't been out like free ranging before. So I'm just letting them out, hanging around. Nana Rue's right there. And they're just snacking on some things. And I've got Ricky right over there. And then we have Tam, and then we have Catherine, and we got Nana Rue. So they're all jealous because they're like, hey, she's over there eating chickweed and having herself a good time. So it's nice that we can let them out, eat and pick and do and just have a good, lovely time, snacking. And the greens, they also forage through and will eat up all the greens for me. I'm probably going to let Vicky and Tracy out in a little bit just to see how they do with Molly Mae and Monique. And if that works out pretty good, then we will we'll do that. You just have to test your flock. I can't tell you what to do with your flock. You just have to test them and see, you know, what their limits are and what they can do or what they want to do. It's nothing that I force. I mean, I left the door open for a while. Nobody wanted to come out. Now all of a sudden they want to come out and they want to have snackies. Rounding them up might be a little bit of a difficulty, but you know, 2 ducks and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hens, it shouldn't be that bad to round them up and get them back inside. And the ducks seem to be okay with the hens so far because they see them. And Nana Rue's upset because when opportunity strikes, they go and jiggle his girls, so he doesn't like that too good, like at all. But yeah, saddles seem to be cute. They're very decorative, very cute. Anyway, it's super hot out here. Yes, Carolyn, I heard you the first time. It's super hot out here. I'm tired. And my house is finally cooling off. Finally. It's not 80 degrees anymore. It's back down to a manageable temperature for us. And my oldest had a major surgery, so we're dealing with that too in recovery. So he's recovering pretty steady. Got good days and bad days when you recover and you have big surgeries. But thank you guys for hanging in there. I'm so sorry I didn't get to upload any vlogs. I'm sorry you had to watch a bunch of shorts. Shorts are fine on the videos, but you guys know that the bulk of my content is what I like to talk to you guys about with the vlog. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for supporting me, thanks for supporting my family and my flock so I can do what I do for you. So I heart y'all great big, and if you can't be good at it.